Hi, I'm Joe. Um, I am a second year music education major on French horn. I started marching band when I was a freshman in high school, so this would have been my sixth season marching. Um, Play mellophone. I was one of the mellophone section leaders this past year. I want to be a student leader because my main goal as an educator is to help people grow, not only as musicians, but as human beings, as individuals. And I think doing that through music is a really, really good approach. Something that I hope to gain out of it, obviously, that everybody respects me. I'll give them the same kind of respect back. I just want to see everybody that I teach, everyone that I give lessons to, whatever. I want to see them grow and see them kind of like blossom into amazing people that I know they can be. I think one of the things that best defines me as a leader is being that person that you can come up to and talk to about anything. There's a lot of people that have told me that they can just come up and talk to me about whatever they want. Whether it be problems that they're having in band, in school, outside of school, whatever. I feel like I'm pretty good at just listening to everything that whoever it is has to say, and trying to help them in the best way that I can. One thing that I hope to grow on over the next, 2.5 years would be the amount of time I have left, is to not get worked up if something doesn't go my way. I'm usually pretty good about keeping to myself if we're in rehearsal and there's a lot of chatter, or if people are really unfocused and just not in the right mindset. I'm usually pretty good about not getting aggravated. I know back in high school there were a few times where I kind of did lose my temper a little bit. I'm not going to sugarcoat how that went, because it sometimes did get kind of bad. I just hope to be able to make that something that I work on throughout not only the next season, but the amount of time that I have left here, and throughout the rest of my life. One of the student leaders that has impacted me the most would have to be Michael Antonacci. He was the first student that I met when I came to Westchester back in fall of 2020. He's probably one of the nicest people you could meet and talk to just about anything. I met him back when I came here, and he was just always around, always willing to help me out. Not just me, everybody. He's always willing to help anybody out with whatever they might need. He gives me advice on how to get better at horn playing, at life. He's just overall just a great individual, and I know that he's going to be a big part of my life, probably for the rest of my life. I am most interested in getting drum major. However, if I'm not selected for this position, I think that Grace Kerr would be an excellent fit, because she has so much motivation when it comes to this kind of stuff. I've seen her in rehearsal. She's always early, always ready to go, always has a positive attitude towards band. Even if we're having not a good rehearsal, she'll always try to just bring people back up to that positive mindset. like when we had the game and it was raining. There were quite a few people that were a little miserable, and she was, going around making sure that everyone was okay, and if there was anything that she could do, just trying to keep the band like the spirits of the band up. Um, and lastly, I think my favorite Ramband memory would have to be the Eagles game. Um, I'm sorry, I don't like the Eagles, but I don't know. There was just something about when we were in the tunnel waiting to run out onto the field. I was My row was one of the first ones to go out onto the field, so when we stood like right there, I could just look up at everything, and it was incredible. I've never experienced anything like that in my life, and I think that's one of the things that's so great about college, the amount of opportunities you get. Um, not only at Westchester, like no matter where you go, the amount of opportunities you get to go perform at different places, to meet all of these people, it's incredible, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Um, so yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks a lot.